car number 04 in the left lane. Floor it.
Car right. Stay there. Clear right. Car right. Right is clear now. Car is on your right. Clear on the right.
Yellow flag. You're clear of the incident. Green flag.
God, this guy needs to move his ass. It provides consistency for people that come to show up, yeah, or sign up, excuse me.
Sector 1 is green.
On your right. Clear right side.
Yellow flag. Incident clear. Green flag. Sector 2 is green.
And he even struggled in the last few races with people bumping into him and hitting him. Well, also, I think the reason why we're losing out on pro drivers is because Clayton's running away with it. If they know they only got a second place finish in them at the Boast, they don't want to come.
Okay, Ian. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Keep it coming, man. This is great. Defend hard. Make them work for it. Yellow flag. The gap behind is now 0.8.
Well, it's funny because 2 seasons ago, you guys were joking around that the, pro drivers or Tier 1 drivers are the ones that constantly wrecking.
Green flag. Incident clear.
Well, I think a lot of people also don't understand the concept of when you should be fighting people for position versus when you should be, just let them through, or you're being blue flagged where you should pull over at and slow down or get out of the way kind of a thing. It's like you don't do it in a corner. You try to do it where you're not going to lose them any time or you're going to lose yourself any time. But
car ahead is
I've seen it numerous times where they, like, literally in the middle of nowhere will fucking pull off and slow down or slow down right directly in front of you. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Sector 2 is clear. Okay, Ian, we're matching race pace. P3.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter SRO rules, or say you don't have to get out of the way. You just can't race them for the position.
Gap to Marlow in front is now 1.0 seconds.
You got to do it in a good spot where you're not going to impede either one of you. I mean, there's been plenty of times this season where I've gotten out of people's way when we were actually fighting for position because it's like, you are much faster than I am. So there's no reason for me to fight you and possibly both of us wreck out kind of a thing. I say it just depends on the track because I'm pretty sure I got probably the better pace, if not, or equal pace to a lot of the pro drivers, if not most of them, on Bathurst. Well, you saw it when we did that Bathurst race. I mean, I think I finished 3rd overall or 4th overall or some shit.
Your last lap time was at 2:03.
The only one that was running away from me was Filsinger. Yeah. Hey, at least I got these tire pressures right.
The gap behind is now 1.4 seconds.
God fucking damn it.
Okay, Ian. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. That's half distance. The fuel's okay.
Well, they're used to being faster than everybody and being able to just kind of, I hate to call it this way, it's the Lewis Hamilton disease. Because he got so comfortable having Botas being behind him, being his speed bump, and basically, you know, gap in the cars between them because they were that much faster than everybody, right? And then when he had to actually pass people and fight wheel for wheel, he doesn't seem that he's, I don't say good enough at it, but it's rusty is the easiest way I want to say it. You can definitely tell that he's not used to actually having to fight people for position. Then you see people like George this year, Russell, in the Mercedes, outscore him, outqualify him, and seem to be perfectly fine in traffic situations because he's used to driving that shit box of Williams.
Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear.
Or people leaving the server because, you know, look, there's racing. Racing's racing. You can get bullied by anybody, but you know, it becomes a point where you're getting bullied, and they take any possibility of you doing anything comfortable.
All right,
so, like, they take your line away from you because they can drive 3 different lines into that turn, but they know that's the line you take because they followed you for 2 laps, and it just seems like a dick move on their part. Everybody's got to start somewhere, kind of concept. And the better for the league is for everybody to be having fun for the most part, because the more competitive and more fun it is, the more people will stay and show up.
Sector 2 is now green. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
I also think that Phil Singer's been getting a little frustrated lately because it does seem like he's been getting knocked around. Spa, for instance, he got taken out. I don't remember who took him out there, but he's been getting taken out quite a bit. A lot of contact.
Just ignore him. He'll go away.
Kailami or whatever Justin hit him there. Yeah, turn 1. Yeah, you got him in Kalami, too.
The leader's just done a 203.
I mean, a lot of servers do, you know, like the pit skill people you're talking about, Johnny. They do a lot of those, you know, license runs, LFM, where you got to get, you know, certain track times down, and to make sure people are somewhat competent into their skills, and then have a like LFM, a rookie class or whatever.
Five minutes to go. This is good. We'll be on the podium if we can keep it together.
Yeah, these dailies for LFM for rookies is the same way. It's almost as if we should make a third split for him.
The gap behind is now 1.4.
Well, can you change them? You know how we got, you know, amateur, pro, silver, national. Can we just make like the esports guys national, so they're a different class, so they basically are racing themselves and not us, like we do now? Well, yeah, that's fine, but the difference is the points don't matter. So at least I personally think that a lot of people aren't coming to Tier 1 races or Tier 1 guys because, well, they're getting smoked, and it's not fun for them. Why do you want to sit out on a week, you know, getting ready for a race or, you know, getting excited to race, and you know that two guys are going to be in the top two and they're going to run away with it?
We've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Clear on the left.
I also, you know, to make things a little more fun too, so like for instance, let's say I'm Tier 2 and I finish 3rd overall, and obviously win the group. So I should, the person that should have been on the podium for Tier 1 should get, I don't want to say deducted in points, but it should be like almost like a punishment. You lost to a Tier 1 guy, or something. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. That's not an idea. Just give like more benefit for like a Tier 2 guy like Steve Sloan. He had a ton of pace. Was it Hungaroring, I think? Let Shane Reese last Sunday when we raced at Imola. He had a ton of pace there too. So, like, and he had a ton of pace last week or two. Now, ironically, the only race I missed was the CPU problem. And I tried making it. I just got blue screen to death.
2 minutes.
Turn 4. I kind of like it. It gives me an old school, you know, LMP1, 2, GTE, GT2, or whatever, GT3, GT4. Yeah, it gives you that feeling. Even though you're all technically in the same class, you're not in the same class per se. More cars on the track, absolutely.
Last lap, looking good for a podium.
Yeah, I've been in a few races like that this season too. It's like, can I do something? Somebody come up to me, please? That's not blue flagging me? Maybe do like ORL, like you know how JL, what is it, JL Motorsports, and always has their, you know, 4 hours of Suzuka and shit like that. Every month they have some sort of, you know, 2 to 4 hour or 6 hour race. Maybe ORL set something up like that. 2 hour, not even a driver swap, but which one? 15 seconds? What do you mean it lasted 15 seconds? What caused that?
Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Well, don't do cup cars. Because I have no ambition to drive cup cars.
Clear of the
Not
incident, green
at all.
flag.
Don't want to touch them. It's just not fun to me. Yeah, they're challenging, but it's not a challenging fun. It's, I don't know how to explain it. Like when I'm driving on AC and I'm driving the 1,000 horsepower fucking Formula One car, old Formula One V10 or V8 cars, no traction control. It's like you're wrangling a fucking beast. That's challenging yet fun at the same time. You're driving a 400 horsepower car that just
great drive.
doesn't turn very well, and yeah, not bad. Third place. Should have been in second though. Or instead of you showing up on every week, have it you you miss so many races. You know. Yeah, good point. Holy shit! I got a 203 in this race at Bathurst on race trim. It's 203.917. Listen to these times. Well, obviously, lap 1 is 213. Lap 1, obviously. Lap 2, 204, 204, 203, 205, 204, 204, 203, 992, 204, 204. You're talking about consistency. Jesus Christ.